And all the money will go directly to the school.
You are perfectly ingenious, Miss Stacy.
Hello everyone, I am James. Welcome back to my channel, Jimmy Wren Reacts. Today we are back with Anne of Green Gables. Actually, Anne of Green Gables, the sequel, or Anne of Avonlea, Part 2. We're finally finishing up the sequel to Anne of Green Gables. This is Part 2 of Anne of Avonlea from 1987. We left off, Anne had joined the faculty of that new school. There's a bunch of new students. Let's get right into it. If you like this content, if you like this video, please give me a like or subscribe. It really would help me out. Or you can watch the full length watch along on my Patreon. Now without further ado, let's get into it. Megan follows. Anne of Avonlea. Oh my gosh, Diana got married. That's right, she left to teach at the new school.
What sorts of things are being said?
Hattie Pringle, you are accused of marking down her papers just because she is a Pringle. Here you are said to laugh at the students when they make mistakes.
What? Well, all right. I did laugh when Myra Pringle defined an alligator as a large kind of insect. I couldn't help myself.
Oh, dear.
The Pringles.
Mr. James Pringle, the father of Jen Pringle, claims that there is no discipline whatsoever at the school since your arrival, and he is circulating the report that you are a, quote, foundling. It goes on and on.
Oh my gosh, look
Almost
at their
every Pringle
hair.
parent has written the board demanding, not requesting, demanding your resignation.
Wow.
Prejudiced old creatures. How can anyone possibly succeed against such tactics?
I'm so sorry, Anne. I do feel responsible.
Well, on behalf of the 15 students who aren't Pringles, I am determined to persevere.
Good for you, Anne.
And Harris has withdrawn his rather substantial financial support towards the college mortgage, and several of the other Pringle families are threatening to do the same.
I see.
Wow, that's heavy politics.
So you want me to resign as well?
Never. The board wants you to resign. I want you to stay here and make these Pringles eat their words. If money is deemed to be the power behind this institution, well, then you, my dear Anne, are going to compensate for every single penny that's been lost.
But how? Shall I give up my salary?
Oh, no, my dear. Oh, no. I'm going to insist that the board give you a probationary term, at least until Christmas. In the meantime, might you consider mounting a lavish benefit concert, lighting a play perhaps directed by Miss Anne Shirley?
To be something with a number of superb roles in it, though.
And strong dramatic content. The audience would have to be completely overwhelmed. I think every Pringle parent would gladly pay to see their daughter's names in the program, don't you think?
Huh.
100 tickets at $25 a ticket. Why, that makes exactly $2,500.
But that's an outrageous price. Do you honestly think anyone would pay for that?
And all the money will go directly to the school.
You are perfectly ingenious, Miss Stacy.
We'll show the Pringles the meaning of the word capitalism.
I wonder how much money the Pringles are giving them. Must be a lot more.
I think that you should have a look at these old diaries. I literally stumbled across those in the archives. They were written by Captain Abraham Pringle, the founder of Kingsport.
Miss Stacy went to Dartmouth.
If you want to win the game, you have to understand the players.
And so, for the last time, The old teacher passed by the cruel portrait of herself etched in the wall by her former students. Shortly thereafter, they learned that the hand of death had touched her. It was more than she could bear.
Wow. They're overwhelmed by this story.
Well, at this point in the term, I would like to dedicate this short story to each of you young ladies who have made the first few weeks here for me so meaningful.
Wow, she really affected them.
Girls crying for?
I've been reading them a short story, Miss Brooke.
Miss Brooke.
Grief, crying over an English lesson.
Discuss my suggestion of the play and benefit concert, Anne.
I think it's scandalous, but my opinion matters little since the school needs the funds.
Exactly. I was hoping you would assist me in the coaching, Miss Brooke.
I don't know why you would, since I had nothing to do with drawing up this ridiculous scheme.
The most important question is, then, who shall play the leading role of Mary, Queen of Scots?
I'm not going to be associated with anything that isn't successful. Jen Pringle is the only one I can think of who could play the part. No one else has the necessary personality.
That might be good.
I can't deny that Jen has a natural flair for acting.
Then it's all settled. Why, I think that Miss Brooke will make an excellent coach. Miss Mackay and Miss Kerr can do the decorations, and I'll see to the hiring of the hall and the band. Perhaps I can even entice a famous soprano from Fredericton to sing between acts at no charge.
What a
I
plan.
trust she'll sing for the creditors if the whole thing flops. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Come on. Miss Brooke, stop being so negative. Miss Brooke.
Let your brush stroke move like furious fire. Let the flame
Let go the queen!
Myra, mistress, you're upstage and you're hiding your face.
Help me, my mistress. Have mercy. Mercy, nay. I am innocent. Will ye save me too? Drag him away.
I don't like Jen Pringle.
It's ridiculous. I'm not gonna lower myself any further. I don't want to bruise myself. If I can go down easily, I will.
You've all seen Essie carrying on. Now do it this way, Hattie. I am innocent! Save me, sweet lady! Oh!
The queen, she orders the guards to halt, but the guards drag Rizzio away.
Drag me away. Now, how do you try it?
I am innocent. Save me, sweet lady.
Better?
I refuse to play opposite her. Do what you can, Miss Brooke.
Well, don't blame me if the audience leaves.
Miss Brooke.
Once more, Hattie, and please, relax.
Ooh, she wants to do it. Let her do it.
Emmeline. Emmeline. What is it? What is it?
We've missed having you in our play. Oh, I'm so sorry about what happened with your father. Once everything's calmed down, I'm hoping I can get a chance to speak with him and try to explain.
He isn't here. He's gone back to Boston. Oh, Miss Shirley, I've always wanted to do a play. I haven't had much of a chance to do anything.
Yeah, that's right. She got kicked out.
So the year with Grandma, alone.
Emmeline. I can get another copy of the play. And I'll coach you at home if you like. Oh, I'm sure your father, he'll let you come back to the college next term.
I don't think so, and I don't think Grandma will either. I had to sneak out while she and Aunt Pauline were napping.
Someone helping you along with your studies. You don't want to fall behind.
Oh, no one's helping her either? How is this helping the child?
I shall have to have a chat with your grandmama. Will you?
How's taking her out of school and not helping her with her studies helping her? I love the music.
You won't forget. Of course not. Off you go.
The music's so wholesome. Oh my gosh, her hair. Can't believe all their hair. It's great work by the hairstylist and the costume.
Yes?
I should like to speak with Mrs. Harris. My name is...
You can't. She's ill and won't be disturbed. Good day.
May I speak with Emmeline Harris? Could you tell Emmeline that Anne Shirley came to see her?
Oh, they are tough. Holy crud. She has to catch them somehow. Get in there just to speak with them. They're stubborn. Wow. Okay, yeah, read the thing that Miss Stacy gave you.
My dear Mrs. Harris, I thought you might be interested in these diaries belonging to Captain Abraham Pringle, which I found in the city archives. Wonderful tributes in here by Captain Pringle to your late husband, Captain Harris. I hope you enjoy reading them as much as I did. Sincerely, Anne Shirley, Kingsport Lake.
Interesting move. And
I've a delivery for Miss Shirley.
Well, you're in luck. I am Miss Shirley. Thank you.
who's it from? Mrs. Harris? Did it work? Did it work?
Then it's tomorrow at noon, is it, Mrs. Harris?
Huh. I think it worked. Nice move, Anne. Oh my goodness. What's up with her?
Miss Shirley, madam.
Haha.
Good grief, girl, you're aggravating.
Miss Shirley.
Why is that thing on her face? Oh my goodness.
Saints alive, why didn't you say so in the first place? Infamous Miss Shirley. Come to take her pound of flesh.
How do you do, Mrs. Harris?
Far from well. How much do you want for these diaries?
I hadn't any intention of selling them.
Is there any use in asking you to sit down?
Yes.
Who else has seen these?
No one as far as I know.
I'm ready to negotiate. I will give you what you want if you give me your word not to reveal this monstrosity to the rest of the Pringles.
To let me tutor your granddaughter, Emmeline. As I understand, she will not be returning to school.
Oh, clever, aren't we? Sugar-coated blackmail. You want a regular salary to keep you quiet, is that it?
Beg your pardon?
Innocent as doves, cunning as serpents. You knew when you found that scandalous entry about my husband it wasn't true. It couldn't be true. The rest of the Pringles will be delighted to believe.
Wow, she's projecting.
Make us the laughing stock of Kingsport. Pauline?
Josiah Harris' ship was burned and the boats taken. Harris and the crew nearly starved. In the end, they ate Jonas Selkirk, who had shot himself. They lived on him until rescued.
Cannibalism.
Harris told me himself. Seemed to think it was a good joke.
Be quiet. That is a lie. My husband never ate anyone, dead or alive. Abram Pringle wrote that nonsense that they're going to rise out of his silly wife.
Oh, please, Miss Shirley. Don't show these to anyone. Our Pringle relations might publicize it. We'll do anything.
I would think they would just steal it from her.
How much do you want to tutor my granddaughter?
You've misunderstood me completely. I'm not threatening you. I just thought you'd enjoy all the other splendid things said about your husband. I never dreamed of telling anyone he was a cannibal.
Ooh, she said it.
We tend to be a little suspicious of strangers. Perhaps we have misjudged you. I suppose the child should continue with her studies. Pauline has no time. She's busy looking after me. You won't mention this misunderstanding to anyone, will you?
Try to remember not to.
And when do you want to start?
Immediately. If two angles of a triangle are equal to each other, the sides opposite these equal angles. Emmeline, why hasn't anyone replaced your spectacles?
Papa says I don't really need to wear them as much as I do. Grandmama won't because she's an old skinflint.
I like how they're a little crooked.
You simply cannot use them anymore. You must have another pair. I found another copy of
Mary, Queen of Scots. Oh, her very name just thrills me to my fingertips. I don't believe she really murdered Darnley, do you?
Then help you too if you wake her up.
We used to have dramatics and music at the convent. Mother Superior said I was quite good at both.
She should play opposite
Fortunately, Grandmama won't let me touch it.
Jen Pringle. Opposite Jen Pringle.
I'll play all of the other parts and you read Mary.
Ooh, Mary.
Yea, I would not there one heart unreconciled with mine when mine is cold. I will not take death's hand with any soil of hate, wrath, or wrong about me. Pass it in the general peace of love.
That's good. Look at that.
Wonderful.
Thank you for bringing me here, Miss Shirley. Someday, I'm going to run away forever and become a real actress.
Why have you never lived with your father?
He's very occupied with his business affairs. I was at 2 other boarding schools before I came to this one. But he brought me here so I'd be close to Grandmama and so he wouldn't have to worry about me.
That's sad.
What Jen Pringle said about Papa hurt, you know, because it's true.
Jen Pringle sucks.
I would like to ask you to allow me to go back to KLC next term.
That's her letter.
Please understand it was all a mistake. I tried to reach you in Baltimore, but I suppose you never received the letter.
It got returned. Oh, her papa's not even in her life. This is sad. I feel so bad for Emmeline.
Shirley.
Her glasses are always so crooked.
If we're to have our studies in this room, I simply cannot tolerate the gloominess any
Look
longer.
how dusty it is.
Wonderful surprise for you. Miss Stacy has lent me a Royal Conservatory program, and you can begin today.
I can't. Grandmama has forbidden me to...
Fiddlesticks. High time someone reminded your grandmama what a
Yeah.
piano sounds like.
Fiddlesticks.
And it shouldn't
Ooh.
be me.
It needs to be tuned.
I'll get your textbooks. Play.
Okay. Plays well. Huh.
Pauline! Come here, girl. Who on earth is making that confounded racket?
Wrecked.
That piano isn't meant to be played.
A piano is not meant to be played. That's sad.
Get away from there, child. Who gave you permission to...
Emmeline must be allowed to devote some time to musical studies.
Don't believe in young girls playing the piano in public. It tends to make them bold and forward.
I think perhaps you're wise, Mrs. Harris. However, I'm told that most of the young Pringle girls in Kingsport have private lessons.
Huh?
You just wouldn't want to be accused of negligence in Emmeline's proper upbringing.
Who gave you permission to open those windows?
I just wanted your staff to see how dusty this room is. It's a thorough going over.
Well, have it your way. You young people are all so giddy. Pauline wants to go away and leave me.
It's only for the day, Mama.
Only for the days, says she. It doesn't seem to occur to anyone that I'd like a day out of this confounded wheelchair.
You may not have the use of your legs, Grandmama, but there's nothing the matter with your tongue.
Don't you dare to be impertinent, child. I know a girl who died in her sleep after being impertinent.
Oh my gosh, what a miserable grandmother.
Pauline, what is it?
My cousin Louisa is celebrating her wedding anniversary in Fredericton next week, and I was her bridesmaid 15 years ago, and I'd do anything to be there.
Well, if I die alone while you're away, Pauline,
Look at her eyes. She's rolling her eyes.
oh, what a burden I can be.
Mama,
Oh,
please don't excite yourself. I'm not going to go if you're not willing.
I will excite myself.
That's what she said.
Can't I have a little excitement to brighten my dull life?
Brighton.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh, my back. My back hurts. Close that confounded window, girl. I can feel the draft. Pauline, get my earth can.
Oh my gosh. This grandmother sucks. She's so controlling and manipulative.
You know how people will talk, Mrs. Harris, if Pauline doesn't go to the anniversary.
What?
I'm sure in your long lifetime you've learned what idle tongues can say.
Well, this town is full of tattling toadies, and don't I know it?
Come on, Anne. Play her like a violin. Like a piano.
Miss Shirley and I can even stay with you, Grandmama.
Why, Pauline could probably be there and back in a day.
There's something behind all this, isn't there? Why are you so set on her going?
Because she's a good, kind daughter who needs a day off now and then.
Never mind your wheedling ways. Have a peppermint. Oh. Oh, my head.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I've got such a pain in my head, and I'm so tired I can't argue.
Oh my lord.
I have a stroke.
These poor women. Not her. Faking it.
All right, you can go.
Oh,
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
Pauline.
You're so good to me. Mama, I only have this old black taffeta to wear. Do you think...
Black taffeta is quite good enough for Louisa Hilton's wedding. As long as I'm alive, you will be decent Pauline Harris.
All right, Mama. I'm just going to be glad inside and not even think about what I'm wearing. And I'm sure that you'll get along with Miss Shirley splendidly, Mama.
Yeah, she's playing her.
With any soil of hate or wrath or wrong about me, but being friends with this past world.
Emmeline is so much better.
General peace of love.
Oh, so stone and cold. I don't know.
Done remarkably well and deserved multitudes of praise. Now make sure you have your lines down pat for next Friday's rehearsal. And before you go, I have one announcement. Mrs. Captain Josiah Harris and her granddaughter Emmeline would be pleased to invite you ladies to a fall picnic tomorrow morning. Please, bring a small gift for Mrs. Harris out of politeness for her generosity in hosting this event.
Huh.
They look wonderful.
Goes to show you how my old students always pull through.
Don't speak too loudly yet.
Received a letter from Gilbert Blythe. Seems he's finally in medical school.
Good job, Gilbert.
Now, Gilbert's so modest, but reading between the lines, I'd say he's top of his class.
Of course he is. I'm so glad her old teacher's there to help her and be a mentor. She looks so dark and dreary in that black outfit. Her hair.
It's only me, Pauline.
Miss Shirley, how do I look?
Dreadful.
Yeah, dreadful.
Now go in that old thing.
Did you bring her something?
I am going to lend you my best dress.
Oh, my dear, no. I'm on tenterhooks as it is. Mama might change her mind.
Oh, don't be silly. Get up. Take this black taffeta off, and you can put this on underneath and change at the party.
Oh, but to deceive Mama,
You wouldn't want to bring bad luck to a wedding anniversary in this black thing, would you?
Come on, listen to her.
Apple Blossom. Oh, how this reminds me of Adelaide Pringle when she...
Who?
Morgan's wife. The mother of the child. She was my first cousin on Mama's side.
Interesting.
Pauline, why does your brother never visit?
Oh, Morgan, he's become just like Papa. Morgan used to be so robust and handsome. And Adelaide used to love music and parties.
What happened?
Well, it's not Christian to speak of the dead.
Oh, she died.
She ran off shortly after the child was born and died of consumption. The Pringles all blamed
Consumption.
Morgan, including Mama.
Oh,
But it wasn't Morgan's fault. Now Mama won't have anything about that reminds her of what happened to Adelaide.
What makes the people in this town hold such grudges against one another?
Always bickered a great deal amongst themselves. We're very polite to each other in public, though.
yeah, you don't say.
Seen such ridiculous behavior. It's absolutely Byzantine.
Absolutely Byzantine.
Well, in any case, Pauline Harris, you are going to have the day off of your
Oh,
life.
It's so much better. I mean, I don't know objectively, but it's way better than that black thing. Oh my god.
Mrs. Harris?
Walking as if we owned the world, are we?
Yeah, they're gonna go to the picnic. She doesn't know.
I'm ready to go, Mama.
But you don't smell respectable, drenched in scent.
Just the teeniest little bit
I
of it.
said drenched, and I meant drenched.
Drenched.
And don't forget to cross your ankles decently when you sit down. And don't in a draft either. And don't slide down the banisters.
Mama,
Well, you did at Nancy Pringle's wedding.
that was 25 years ago. What do you think I am?
Oh, girl, don't stand there jabbering. Do you want to miss your train?
No, Mama. Don't know how you'll manage her, Miss Shirley. She's such a baby.
She must know what she's doing. She's so miserable. Oh my god, she wants to make everyone else miserable too.
It's outrageous. I haven't been out. If I catch cold, girl, I shall hold you responsible.
Nonsense. I want you to enjoy the sunshine and all the beautiful autumn colors. We'll have a lovely carriage ride, and you can criticize everyone.
Criticize. And all of them are gonna bring gifts for her. It's gonna be a wonderful day.
That's not Christian. It's simply not Christian.
Oh my goodness.
Meaning of this, Miss Shirley, I won't stand for any more of your monkey shines.
You have such handsome carriages, and you never use them.
You put them back, do you hear? They've not been out for 7 years.
All the more reason to bring them out and use them. Stop being so selfish. Good morning.
Wheel me back in, do you hear? This is anarchy. Who are these rebel roses?
The R rolling. Oh my god.
I shall swoon. I can't stand all this fresh air.
Such a pretty day. I thought you could host a picnic for the school.
Take me
Hush,
in.
Mrs. Harris. Some of these young girls are Pringles.
Pringles?
Yes. And you don't want them running home and telling tales.
You'll pay for that. If I catch a chill.
You said you wanted a day off from your wheelchair anyway, Grandmama.
Be quiet.
I love how Anne is just, she's playing her. She's playing her like a violin.
Look awfully chipper.
Thank you, Alec McGuinness. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, what does it matter if I die anyway? I've been living on borrowed time for too long as it is.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, get out of the wheelchair. She can stand. I thought she was like crippled or something. I thought this grandma was manipulative, but Anne is, she met her match with Anne Shirley. Oh my god. I love Anne. She's so positive. And even though she's like manipulating her, she's manipulating her like into a happy mood. It's great.
Friendly. No, I don't approve of you criticizing.
She doesn't approve.
That all your own hair?
Yes, every bit.
I believe red is becoming quite popular again.
Thank you.
Oh. Mrs. Harris. I bet you they haven't seen her in forever. So they're going to be like, whoa, please let this be a good event. I think this is going to turn Mrs. Harris' opinion around about everything. But she's going to love Anne Shirley, be on her side, and she's going to help Emmeline, ultimately.
And another one? How delightful. Now, thank you, my dear.
This is my gift to you, Emmeline.
Oh, Miss Shirley. How
New spectacles.
for these?
It's some lucky savings put aside.
Oh, thank you a million times over.
Those look better.
Now, wasn't that sweet of all these girls to give me gifts?
Yes, it was.
I rather like your laugh, Miss Shirley. That nervous giggle of Pauline's, it gets on my nerves. Did I ever show you Josiah's picture, Miss Shirley?
Why, he was very handsome.
Wow.
Handsomest man in Kingsport.
Well, she's laughing. She looks happy. She's laughing.
Could he go away and leave me alone and crippled? Like dying was the only thing that he ever dared to do without consulting me. Won't be long before we're together again.
Oh, that's dark.
No man like him. No.
Wow.
What about your son?
Morgan, well, he managed his money successfully, if that's any merit. His father spoiled him. No, he should never have married his cousin. It was a blessing that poor Adelaide Pringle died. Dear soul. Morgan got what he deserved, I suppose.
It's a very inhuman attitude for a mother, Mrs. Harris.
Yes, well, we're not exactly famous for compassion. Anyway, they're all waiting for me to die so they can get their hands on the money.
That's dark and miserable.
You ought to realize that Emmeline only wants to be cared for. If you have any compassion left in your soul, you might spend it on her.
Children should be seen and not heard.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned way to look at things.
You seem to be very broad-minded in your opinions, Miss Shirley.
Very broad-minded.
Compliment anyone's ever paid me, Mrs. Harris.
Yeah, broad-minded versus narrow-minded. Mrs. Harris is stuck in her ways. She's been stuck in her ways for a long time.
I was wondering if you would allow my girls and me the pleasure of a hayride to town in your wagon, and I promise you they won't be any trouble.
This is gonna be fun. Oh my god. That is so cute. Oh, wow.
You'll simply have to go. Goodbye.
Oh. Don't be seen with a man. She's holding some lovely flowers, like a lovely bouquet.
What's happened? Mama, are you all right?
Oh,
Cat. Mama, I can't remember the last time I
Pauline, will
saw
you
run.
calm yourself? You sound hysterical. See me wear a hat often enough, girl? Miss Shirley suggested an alfresco lunch. It was most enjoyable.
I was worried sick the entire party.
Will you stop fluttering, girl?
See, she just needed to get out of her routine for once. Once you do that, it becomes a lot easier.
She sent you her bouquet, Mama. The flowers were wonderful. The minister married Cousin Louise and Maurice all over again.
Religious.
Oh, Emily has the most delicious baby.
Babies are common enough.
Oh my goodness.
Never common. Each one is a miracle.
Well, I had 2 of them. I didn't see much that was miraculous about either.
Oh my gosh, how many R's has she rolled?
However did you two get along, Miss Shirley?
I let her have her head, and we got on well enough. I don't care what the Pringles say. I think you're quite good looking.
Oh wow, they all like are starting rumors. Oh my god. Jen Pringle.
Little Bo Peep's lost their sheep and doesn't know where to find them.
Jen Pringle is like the spawn of the devil. Oh my god, look at those sheep. Did you see that one jump? Oh my god. They're trying to herd the sheep. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, is that her?
Get those sheep from that wagon out of here! Papa! Emmeline! You were told to stop wearing those ridiculous spectacles outside. Your eyesight will never improve if you constantly wear them.
Yes, Papa, but Miss Shirley gave me these new ones and...
Go inside. I mean, immediately.
But...
Hurry up.
Oh, she won over the grandma. She needs to win over this guy.
Is this your wagon?
Oh, thank you. We had a marvelous time.
Miss Shirley, may I have a word with you?
You run along, Miss Carr. I'll catch up.
It seems that each time we meet, a catastrophe lies in my way.
Well, then perhaps you ought to get out of the way.
Ooh.
People treat my instructions lightly, Miss Shirley. I gave explicit orders that my daughter was to have no further association with Kingsport Ladies College. Would you mind telling me what the devil you're doing here?
We've been on a country picnic, sir. Hosted by your mother.
My mother? She authorized taking out all those carriages and inviting all...
Yes.
Sir, I did. And as she has nothing better to think about than herself, I felt it was high time someone tried to help her.
And you really are as insane as all the rumors I've heard about you.
What have you heard?
You wouldn't want to know.
Yes, I would.
The Pringles have labeled you the madcap English professor. Someone said you'd written the most ridiculous story they'd ever read, published by something or other reliable baking powder company, and that you were the silliest red-headed mouse of a schoolmistress they'd ever known.
Thanks to you, I was very nearly fired. You people really are the most narrow-minded, self-centered, quarrelsome group I have ever encountered. Poison your entire clan. You can't stand to see anyone succeed other than yourselves. Oh, I'm sure you're all gloating over who will fly the victory banner at the end of this year. Well, you have not got the better of me yet.
Oh my god, yeah, tell him off.
You're upset by what the Pringles think of you.
I don't care to discuss it, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry.
Don't grab her.
Pringle rumors might reinforce my conclusions about you.
Your conclusion? Don't flatter yourself.
You might be interested in listening to what I actually had to say in your defense.
You ought to look around and see if there's anyone you like to listen to better than yourself.
Damn. I love Anne. She's not afraid to tell them a piece of her mind.
If you weren't so self-absorbed, sir, you'd realize there's a little girl who desperately loves you.
You can go.
Oh, he hit him where it hurt right there. Oh, I love Anne right now. I'm loving Anne. I love how she speaks her mind.
Miss Shirley! Oh, Miss Shirley.
Pauline, you're positively trembling.
Oh, it was heavenly. I simply have to tell you everything. Isaac Kent drove me home.
Isaac Kent?
Used to be an old beau of mine. Well, no, hardly an old beau. He never had any real intentions, but we did used to go driving around together. He paid me a compliment. He asked me to go driving again. Heaven knows what Mama's gonna say, but I don't even care. Louisa and I, Walked all around the old house and remembered all the summers we spent together as girls.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I've just never had such a wonderful day.
I feel so happy for her, but bad for her too, for Pauline.
I ever repay you. I just wish you didn't have such a difficult time here.
Ugh.
Mama needs me. And it's nice being needed, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Miss Shirley.
Oh, no, you keep the dress. Heaven knows you might get to wear it again.
God bless you. You've done more than you'll ever know.
She has. Oh my god, look how much happiness she's brought into Pauline's life and Mrs. Harris's life already.
Why, good afternoon, Mrs. Pringle. Sore throat. Tonsillitis. Good heavens, I hope it isn't serious.
Jen Pringle?
It's not contagious, is it? Oh, I see. No, we understand completely. One must not interfere with a doctor's orders. I appreciate your giving us sufficient notice.
She can't play the part? Are they sabotaging it and faking the illness?
Jen Pringle will not be performing this evening.
Can't be serious. Not after all this effort.
We shall simply have to return the tickets and put it off.
Until when? We can't afford to rebook the hall. And what about the band?
Well, Muriel Stacy, I told you it was foolish to get up a play at this time of year.
Well, she has an understudy.
Pringle is in no more danger of tonsillitis than I am. This is a deliberate device to ruin the play and get rid of me.
That's an awfully sour attitude.
It's the truth, I think.
Intend to do? Read it yourself? That would ruin.
Emmeline.
We are not postponing anything. I'll be back in an hour. Carry on as we planned until you hear from me.
Emmeline. Emmeline's gonna do it. And her dad's gonna see it, and it's gonna be wonderful.
I apologize for interrupting you so rudely, sir, but I'll be brief. Because you've withdrawn your financial support from the college, we have been attempting to raise the balance of our operating costs through the production of a benefit concert scheduled for this evening. Now our concert is threatened because Jen Pringle, our leading performer, has called in ill at the last minute. Emmeline knows the part called We've Been Studying It Together. This opportunity would mean everything to her. I know what you think of me, my methods, and the school, but I beg of you to let her perform with us tonight.
Wow, that was succinct.
Your job is on the line.
I intend to see this through, sir.
You have no business interfering here, Miss Shirley. Emmeline is far too easily influenced for her own good. Under the circumstances, I feel I owe you an apology for some of the things I said the other day, and for the trouble I've obviously caused. I meant no harm.
Please, that was my own fault.
Perhaps I reacted hastily, taking Emmeline out of school.
The
Pringles like to throw their weight around this community. I took Emmeline's expulsion as an attack on myself.
But I thought you supported the general consensus.
Please, don't lump me in with that lot. Kingsport is a very insidious town.
Come on, make the move.
I am grateful to you for your insights, Miss Shirley. Emmeline may go.
Emmeline may go?
Emmeline may go.
Thank you, sir. I'm just dizzy with gratitude.
Oh, no. Oh.
Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley. You and Emmeline hurry along. Pringles will be sharpening their knives.
Yes, come on, show them. Oh my god, I can't wait for Emmeline to shine. She's gonna kill this.
All evil toward me of all men,
Oh my god, look how she looks.
Christ to hurt me. Yea, I would not their one heart unreconciled.
Oh my gosh, she's there. Her dad is there.
I will not take death's hand with any soil of hate or wrath or wrong about me, but being friends with this past world, pass from it in the general peace of love.
Oh my gosh, she's way better than Jen Pringle. Jen Pringle sucks. Oh my god, he saw her. Her dad was there. Does she see him? Does Emmeline see her dad there? Oh my god. He's proud.
Thank you all so much for your, well, overwhelming support for this evening's benefit. I would now like to introduce to you KLC's brilliant young English professor, an individual who has overseen every last inch of this production and whose inspired direction has brought forth such magnificent performances from your daughters. Miss Anne Shirley.
Yes. You deserve this recognition. Oh my gosh, Anne.
Thank you.
Miss Shirley, On behalf of the Kings County Board of Education, it gives me very great pleasure to present you with this check, the proceeds of this evening's exciting event, made out to the Kingsport Ladies College, $2,500.
Yes. Good job. Oh my god. Miss Brooke, look at that.
It would be impossible for me to speak without having by my side the three other energetic supporters of tonight's event. Miss Carr, Miss Mackay, and especially our beloved principal, Miss Catherine Brooke.
Yes, good job. Bring them up, let them be recognized as well. Oh my gosh, good job, man. Man, your maneuvering is excellent. This is great. Miss Brooke, come on.
It was with great trepidation that I began my year here at Kingsport Ladies College, and I owe an enormous debt of gratitude to my fellow teachers and to the parents of my students who all tried to make me feel so at home during my first few weeks.
Except for the Pringles.
I have grown to love and respect all of our girls at KLC and have found many kindred spirits among them. If we have opened your hearts this evening and entertained you even a little, we have succeeded. Thank you all for your very fine support.
Good job. That's a great speech. Look at that. He's impressed. He's impressed with her. Come on.
I can't thank you enough for what you've done for my Myra. She's got along better this term than she has in a long time.
Oh my gosh.
I just hope they all realize what a jewel you are, my dear. I know some of the other Pringles have been abominable, but I don't care what they say. You can board with me next term.
Papa, what did you think?
Emmeline, you were an angel. Stole away everyone's heart, including mine. Come back to earth now for a while.
It all feels like a dream.
Oh my god, that's so sweet.
Emmeline! Oh, you were wonderful.
She was.
You have single-handedly routed the entire Pringle clan.
Well, let's just say that the winds of persecution have blown over. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
This has meant a great deal to me.
I'll never forget it as long as I live.
Nor will I.
I know, what a memory she's made for her.
Miss Shirley, I'd like you to go on tutoring my daughter, so she'll be caught up when she returns to college. I'm prepared to make it worth your while.
Only if you put my wages back into supporting the college.
You have a deal.
Oh my god. I love Anne. Things are going so well, I don't know, something's gonna happen. Jen Pringle or somebody's gonna cause some trouble. Oh, Miss Brooke. She seems worried now. Not angry, like worried. Well?
Isn't that ring around the moon enchanting?
I've seen a good many moons in my time.
It was a successful night.
Isn't it a marvelous evening?
Don't make a fool out of yourself, please. If I died tomorrow, not one living soul would miss me.
Oh my gosh, everyone in this town is miserable.
What is it you want, Aunt Shirley?
I want to be your friend.
I don't have friends. I don't have your notable gift for doing the Queen Act, always saying the right thing to everyone.
You say you like people to be frank? Well, I'm going to be frank. It's your own fault that no one likes you. Catherine Brooke, you are all prickles and stings.
I know I'm unsocial and people hate me. Do you think it doesn't hurt that I'm always neglected and overlooked at social functions? I'm sorry. I've never been able to swallow all the snubs and pokes I've received during my life. I remember every single one.
Wow, she is troubled.
I had to endure relatives who cared as little for me as my dead parents. Up in third-rate boarding houses that froze in winter and stank in summer.
This is like a therapy session now. Oh my goodness.
Fortunately, I had brains.
Ugh.
I made it through college and I paid them back every cent.
Do they have therapists in this town? Oh my goodness.
The truth is, I hate teaching.
Ooh.
But there is nothing else that I can do.
Wow, what an admission. She hates teaching and she's a principal.
A little messenger of optimism. But how long will it last? 5? Maybe 10 years before you wither inside of this endless monotony.
Wow, she's breaking Anne's heart.
Join the ranks of cold, uninteresting spinsters who have chosen a professional career. Sure.
Damn, Miss Brooke, you hateful bitch. Ugh.
And in particular, the performance of Emmeline Harris, who was so convincing in the role of the young queen.
The audience was so unexpectedly moved, it is our opinion that this proficient group of young actresses must establish a permanent dramatic society.
Oh, wow.
Eagerly awaits their next production.
Jen Pringle, I love her being so envious. She could have been that leading role.
Class dismissed.
Oh, I hate Jen Pringle. Crazy, crazy Jen Pringle with her crazy hair.
I'd like to apologize for the inconvenience I caused you, Miss Shirley.
We're all glad to see that your health has improved so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I think the doctor was overly concerned.
I don't trust her.
I hope I may stay in the Dramatic Society if you're going to continue.
Well, we couldn't do without you.
Thank you, Miss Shirley. My mother wants to know if you'd like to help on the annual hospital bazaar, if you have the time.
Tell your mother I'd be flattered.
Oh, they all want to get on Anne Shirley's good side now. Now that that publicity hit the paper. Oh my goodness. Damn, Anna's getting some leverage now.
Anne,
Hello.
the board was totally enthralled. They were absolutely floored when they received Captain Harris's check. They want to renew your contract for 5 years.
5 years? Not sure I could last that long.
Well, I think that you ought to write a book about it. Oh, Miss Brooke, isn't it wonderful?
Authors are such kittle cattle. I wouldn't trust your description of any of us.
Miss Brooke, you suck. Who's that? Flowers? Who sent
Thank you
those?
again. I would like to return the favor. Pleased to have you escort my family for a short visit to Boston when I return in a...
Mr. Harris?
Sincerely, Morgan Harris.
Oh my goodness, he sent her roses? What the hell?
Beautiful.
Is that, like, appropriate? Wow.
Pauline Harris, you don't know if you're coming or going, girl. Move that hat off.
Oh, her stick, cane, whatever.
It's not safe up there either. Put it back, girl, put it back.
Oh my goodness.
It's to be just about 1 inch low.
Oh my goodness.
No, you've done it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that line makes my headache worse.
She must have migraines.
Well, you've got your color back, Mrs. Harris. You must be feeling better.
I am completely worn out with all the worry and the motion sickness. My stomach is dropping out of me. Why I ever listened to you and came on this trip in the first place.
Now, we're almost there. Perhaps you'd like some lunch, Pauline.
We are not hungry.
We?
Decent cup of tea on this contraption? I'd rather drink mud than the tea that some people make. I don't mean to be a trouble to anyone, but from the way I'm feeling, I
You don't mean to, but you are.
here much longer, and then perhaps we'll all
Oh
appreciate
god.
me.
She always, oh my goodness. I'm getting like PTSD because I know family members like this in my own life. They always tell everyone that they're gonna die and oh my goodness.
Grandmama will sleep for days once we get there. I can hardly wait to see Papa's new house. Papa thinks very highly of you, Miss Shirley. He said so.
Really? Yeah, well, obviously. Who sends their kids teacher roses like that?
How is mother?
She allowed us to order her a cup of tea. However, she is throwing out complaints at the speed of this train.
If we like your new house in Boston, Papa, can Miss Shirley and I stay with you?
I don't know if Boston's large enough for 2 sophisticated ladies.
Going from Avonlea to Kingsport was an adventure, Captain. I assure you this will be an epoch in my life.
I'm sure you and Boston will make quite an impression on each other.
Wow.
And remember not to look as backward as I feel.
Is that the house? Look at this royal sounding music.
Agony, and nobody cares what I suffer.
Mother?
This is what you've been wasting my money on, Morgan Harris.
Are they seeing a show now? Oh, they keep looking at each other. Is he like interested in Anne? He's too old for her. And there's Gilbert. What's up with that? We haven't seen Gilbert at all so far in this part 2. Oh my gosh, he's like putting her to bed? Wow. She's a dedicated teacher. Oh my gosh, she's gonna run into him.
It simply isn't fair. The child has got to come back and live with you. I can't afford the expenses, and I simply can't stand the trouble.
Don't be so demanding. She's back in school. Besides, I thought you enjoyed her.
You've got this enormous house. It all comes out of your father's estate. I've every right to be demanding. Why didn't you get married again?
I haven't the temperament for it.
I suppose no one would take you.
Mind your own business, Mother.
My opinions don't matter any longer. I might just as well be dead.
Oh my goodness.
The rest of the money.
Please don't say that, Mama.
I will say it. You're two ungrateful children. Times have I sat up at night nursing you. When you were little, sometimes I thought you...
Oh, the guilt tripping.
A mother's sacrifices are soon forgotten.
Mama, please come to bed.
I am not going to bed until you give me a decisive answer. Face up to your responsibilities and behave like a man.
Oof.
Right. I shall look into making the arrangements as soon as I can.
Well, he should take care of his own daughter. He shouldn't just leave his own daughter with her grandmother, his mother. Emmeline must want to be with her dad,
Can't rely
no?
on that boy staying the same mind.
Oh, she saw her.
Toss that child back in my lap as sure can be. And what do you think of my son's lack of responsibility? Good night, Miss Shirley.
She gonna talk with him?
Please, don't get up. I just wanted to say what a lovely evening this has been.
And thank you for giving me such a wonderful opportunity.
I apologize for Mother's behavior. In her condition, sarcasm is her one relief. I'm surprised you put up with all this Kingsport nonsense as well as you have.
Yeah, me too.
I desperately miss my Green Gables, though. Watching the home lights flicker across the pond at night. Marilla waiting for me on the veranda. Probably sounds very foolish to you.
Can't escape your wholesome island upbringing.
Must feel very empty, living in this vast house all alone. What is it that keeps you away from Kingsport?
Keeping occupied with the all-consuming problems of my business.
Running away?
No. Perhaps holding out for a reason to return.
Well, I hope you found one.
What?
Very grateful to you for all your hospitality.
Well, I'm very grateful to you for the pleasure of such high spirits. Good night.
Good night, Morgan Harris.
What the heck is going on?
I hope we shall see you often when I return to Kingsport.
Ugh. Is this like a romance or something? I don't know. I mean, he's kind of like a handsome older man, but he's kind of old for her, no? I don't know. What about Gilbert?
Here she is, great lady of the West Indies.
She's magnificent.
What does Mistral mean, Papa?
It means a rough, cold wind.
Captain, it should be christened after a delicious perfumed wind. Like a zephyr.
Then I shall name the next one the Zephyr, in your honor.
Wow. I mean, he's rich. He owns boats and a huge house, and he buys whatever he wants. But he's not happy. Oh my goodness, they're like frolicking and ice skating and holding hands and spinning around. What the heck?
Excursion to Boston all seems like a dream somehow. Emmeline, who has had such a forsaken life up to now, has blossomed. Field Captain Harris now recognizes the treasure he didn't know he possessed. And I long to feel the summer loveliness of home. I miss you both so very much, with all my heart.
But if Anne prefers the handsome unknown to Avonlea, well, there's nothing more to be said. It's in the hands of Providence.
Oh, God.
I enjoyed your company in Boston. I hope the term is continuing well in Kingsport, and Emmeline is caught up now in her studies. Thank you again.
That bridge.
Sincerely, Morgan Harris.
Wow, he's writing her letters? What the heck? What the heck? Is this gonna happen? I don't know. Where the heck is Gilbert? Oh no. Oh.
Anne Shirley? What in heck are you doing here?
Gil? You're the very last person I'd ever expect to meet out here on a day like this.
It's gonna rain.
Come on. The Royal Academy of Physicians is convening here this weekend, and I'm here as a delegate.
You must be proud of yourself.
I'm not as proud as I was of you when I read that clipping Miss Stacy sent me about the success of your play.
So good to see you.
Well, I was actually hoping we'd run into each other.
Look at you.
Oh, yes. Do I look like a young medical student now?
Not a bit. You are still the same incorrigible Gil. Tell me all the Avonlea news. Have you been back?
You see, Christine and I are engaged.
What?
It's set for next summer.
Christine.
I'm so happy for you, Gil.
I guess that's why I wanted to see you so much. Apologize for being such a fool last summer. I think I understand now what you meant. I meant what I said, too. I will never forget you.
Ugh.
Doesn't it seem like yesterday we were off to Queens and vying for those scholarships?
Suppose you've kept up your writing.
Not really. Publishers aren't interested in those kinds of stories.
I wouldn't give up altogether. You know, I always thought you should write a book about Avonlea.
Yeah.
Avonlea's the dearest place in the world. I don't think it's an interesting enough setting for a story.
I intend to take Christine back to the island with me and set up my practice there. Besides, any other place just wouldn't seem like home to me.
Really? He's gonna move back.
The Board of Governors at the college just offered me a 5-year contract.
That's wonderful. You certainly won your way into the hearts of this affluent old town. Well, I had to go. Train leaves at 5:30.
Oh, no, really?
Oh, he's leaving.
Mail this, but, well, no, it just isn't the same.
Thanks, Gil.
Bye, Anne.
Goodbye, Gil.
That's it?
Don't forget me.
She won't forget you. Never. Oh. No, there's something he didn't say. Carrots. Okay, he's not gonna get married to Christine. Who's Christine? I don't know. He's gonna catch her. She's gonna catch him.
Gil! Gil! Thank you! Goodbye!
Oh. She's crying. Oh. Oh my goodness. It's not right. It's not right. They need to be together. Oh my god. Oh, look at those pictures. It's Matthew. Did he write anything else? Just that. Is she upset that he's moving on? She has to. Oh yeah. Oh. You just threw it away. She's gonna write something new? Is she gonna write? Is she gonna start writing? I think she is. She's been inspired. Okay. Wait, did she went back to Kingsport, I think. Yeah, I guess so.
Would you help us arrange all these garlands and bunting? This is a hopeless mess. Not one of these nitwits has as much artistic ability as you have in your baby finger.
Let me see.
We were all so impressed with your production at the college, Miss Shirley.
Thank you.
And to think how you transformed Morgan Harris's little girl. He's hardly had anything to do with the poor child since she was born.
Such a tragedy when his Adelaide died. She was a rare beauty.
Oh wow, they're gossiping already?
Pringle are first cousins, and I know how the Harrises have cut themselves off from everybody.
It was Morgan's fault, though. She ran away and left him. Terrible reputation with the ladies. They say Adelaide really died of a broken heart.
He's felt so guilty all these years that he can't stand the sight of the child.
More than likely, it's the old lady he can't stand.
Oh my goodness.
I know for a fact that he has been seeing Elvira Evans, Standard Oil fortune from Boston. She has been staying for the last 2 weeks at Maplehurst, or so my sister-in-law tells me.
Really?
We've met on several outings. He's very charming.
Charming? He is charming.
Emmeline?
Oh, that's Elvira Evans. Interesting. What, Miss Brooke? What? Miserable person? Oh, gosh.
Dear Miss Shirley, please accept our congratulations on your book, entitled Avonlea Vignettes. $250 is advanced against our royalties.
Wow. Avonlea vignettes.
Anne,
Oh, hello.
Anne, I was hoping to run into you. We've missed having you back at Maplehurst.
I can imagine it must be very difficult for you to get away from your important guest.
Yes, it is, but please let...
Don't apologize. I do understand. Good day, sir.
May I offer you a ride back to the college?
No, thank you.
Don't chase her like this.
What's nagging you, Miss Shirley? You're behaving rather like a spinsterly old schoolmarm, don't you think?
Perhaps that's because I am one.
I've always held that early marriage is a sure indication of second-rate goods that had to be sold in a hurry. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, you can be sure I'm of the first-rate kind, Morgan Harris. I certainly have far greater ambition than marriage. Oh, if that's what you're insinuating is nagging me. I'm about to have a short work of fiction published. I'm afraid it has me completely preoccupied.
Well then, let me offer my congratulations.
Good day.
And I am sorry. I ought not to have made such a backhanded invitation. I've been meaning to ask Mother to invite you back to Maplehurst.
How gracious of you. But my schedule is so jam-packed, I'm sure I won't be able to squeeze it in.
Take it you'll attend the hospital benefit tomorrow evening.
Yes, I'm working as a volunteer.
I shall look forward to seeing you there. Would you do me the honor, Miss Shirley, of reserving me a waltz on your card?
Of course. I'd be pleased to, Morgan Harris. If I have a waltz space free.
Oh, Anne is making it tough on him, but she should, though.
You look like a Gibson magazine cover. Perhaps some romantic artist will fall for you.
Oh, Miss Shirley, I'm gonna wear my hair just like that when I turn 18.
You darlings. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Oh my gosh, they all want hair like hers. It makes her seem so much older, for sure. Ooh. Ms. Brooke.
My, oh my. Going to London to visit the Queen, are we?
No, you hag.
Capable of saying anything pleasant?
No, I haven't your talent for pretending things. Don't deceive yourself. You'll never be one of them, despite your flaunting your string of pearls and making a spectacle of yourself.
Ugh.
Morgan Harris is a man of status and achievement. And you, my dear, are nothing better than a teacher.
Don't know what you mean. But I honestly feel sorry for you, Catherine. You shut out every spark of happiness around you. I will not be poisoned by your bitterness.
Good response. And Miss Brooke sucks. God, she's a bitch. Okay, everyone's dressed. Wow. Look at all their dresses. Everyone's hair is kind of the same, though.
This is the largest number of tickets we've ever sold for the hospital.
I enjoy helping out any which way I can, Mrs. Pringle.
Don't get stuck behind that table all night. Be sure to get a dance.
I will.
Hello, would you like some lunch?
Oh my god, look at these decorations. Oh my goodness. That's, Elvira... I forgot her last name. Evans? I forgot. Can't get over all their hairstyles. Oh my goodness. Oh, she has to like stare at that while she's volunteering behind the punch table. Ooh.
You took the teacher's course at Queen's. Shirley, isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Lewis Allen. I remember you won the Avery Scholarship and Gilbert Blythe won the gold medal.
Yes, that's right. Pleased to know you. What do you do now, Lewis? Do you dance as well as you boast?
Better.
Okay. Dance with him. She's trying to make him jealous. With this guy, I don't know. It worked! Oh my god! Oh, okay, not with him though. Another man wanted to butt in and get a dance. Okay, so kind of started the momentum at least, and he's watching her dance with everyone else. Okay.
Morgan Harris certainly upstaged the Pringles with that Evans woman. They say she's a perfect cat. Believe me, it will take all his gold to gild a pill like her.
It's a match of adjoining bank accounts, to be sure.
Hearing all the tea in the powder room.
And
Good evening, sir. Or rather, good night.
Night. You promised me a waltz.
Sorry, my card was full all evening. You needn't feel obligated to patronize a local school teacher. I'm sure you've paid handsomely for your tickets.
Wait a moment. Let me explain.
Please, don't spoil the evening for your guest by causing a scene.
Yeah, that would cause a scene. Oh, he's gonna leave?
Anne, where are you going?
I'm quite exhausted. Please don't complicate matters by making excuses.
He's chasing after her. What the heck?
Elvira Evans is a business associate. For the past year, I have been liquidating the last of her father's shipping estate. Bringing her to Maplehurst was a gesture of hospitality.
But I have no intention of becoming Fancy's fool.
Good for you, Anne.
Back to Maplehurst.
Indeed, I don't know why. As Emmeline's governess, perhaps? I'll save you the trouble of asking.
I won't lose you, Anne Shirley.
Let go of me.
Please, I would not. Oh.
She kicked him.
I want to ask you to marry me.
What?
What did you say?
What? What? What?
I'm in love with you.
No.
You really mean that, don't you?
My life's on it. I only know I could never bear to lose you.
What the hell?
Would you do me the honor of giving me your hand in marriage?
Morgan Harris? He's too old for her. No?
I do care a great deal for you and Emmeline,
She doesn't love him.
but I can't.
What do you mean?
I mean that for 5 glorious seconds, I really thought perhaps I could marry you. I used to dream of a moment like this. But now, I can't describe it. I need to go home.
She wants to go back to Avonlea?
Look at you. You're out here without even your coat on. You'll catch your death. Really, you should go back in. I still have a waltz free.
I can't believe this. Oh.
Let's give those old ladies something to gossip about.
Oh, okay, so she is gonna dance with him. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why, Mr. McGinnis. What is it?
You must come quickly to Maple.
Oh no.
Everyone's worried. Mrs. Harris has kept silent all week.
Oh my gosh, she's been really sick this time.
Dreadfully wrong.
Yeah, she doesn't stay silent. She complains a lot.
She took a bad spell just after Papa left. Now she won't eat or drink.
Oh my god, she must be like near death. I mean, she's not in bed. Is she depressed?
I'm afraid that she's slipping away. And it's all my fault.
No, it's not your fault.
Isaac Kent wants me to marry him. Practically.
Oh, but her mother won't allow it?
Mama hates Isaac as much as she did 50.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think she'll forgive me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so afraid she's going to die.
She's faking it. Oh my god.
Choose between them, Pauline. Oh, I don't think I can live without him.
Pauline, you can do it.
I've always been able to smooth things over with Mama. Please try to get her to forgive me.
Anne, are you gonna work your magic again? I don't know how she does it, but she always can charm people and just win them over.
Oh, it's you.
Mrs. Harris, I want you to know that Pauline is greatly troubled. She is of the opinion that she should accept Isaac Kent's hand in marriage.
Thought there was some foolishness between her and that ridiculous fellow.
Truth is, Pauline needs your forgiveness if she's ever going to be happy. I advised her to be married, and I beg of you to let her go.
You've accomplished more than I thought was humanly possible.
Okay, so
Pauline,
you
come
just
here,
convinced
girl.
her? Just like that, she convinced her? Does she just need to talk to someone about it, or what?
Margaret Pringle Harris's place is a cornerstone of our community.
Oh, she passed away.
Great remorse that we turn her spirit over to her master. And that someday we shall rejoice with Margaret forever in the hereafter.
At least she forgave Pauline, and Pauline got forgiven and she could move on. You know, it's like kind of like a blessing. Not a blessing, her blessing to Pauline.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Going back to Boston, Miss Shirley?
Pauline's accepted Isaac Kent. I've decided to sell Maplehurst.
How I shall miss you, Em. We will see each other again soon. And I promise you, I won't ever forget you. Just you mind that.
I will. Goodbye, Miss Shirley.
Okay, but will she go to another school or will she return? She is moving away and going to another school later? I mean, it's a boarding school. I don't know.
Mother mentioned you before she went. She was very keen on you.
She was never one to throw away a compliment. That means a great deal to me.
Will you not reconsider?
I've come very close to reconsidering. But it isn't any use, Morgan.
I'll miss you, Anne.
I hope you rent that big house on the Gulf someday, 'cause I'll miss you too.
He's a handsome dude, but like, I don't know. I mean, she doesn't really love him, right? She loves Gilbert. And Gilbert's engaged to that Christine woman. Are they saying goodbye here at the school? Oh no, this is just another day, or I don't know. Miss Brooke, that miserable lady.
I haven't had a chance to thank you, Miss Brooke. It's been such a rewarding year.
Don't be ridiculous, please.
Why is she being ridiculous?
Where will you be spending your summer holidays?
Here in this fire trap. Where did you suppose? Don't trouble yourself. You've paid your lip service. Now goodbye.
Lip service? Ugh, she's so negative.
I've given my resignation to the board and to Miss Stacy. I came here to ask you if you'd like to spend your holidays with me at Green Gables, unless you have somewhere else you're going.
An outburst of charity.
Stop.
I'm hardly a candidate for that yet.
Stop it, Miss Brooke, you bitch!
Whether you know it or not, what you want is a darn good spanking.
It relieved you to say that.
My God.
And I've wanted to say it to you for a very long time. But I have asked you to come because the very idea of you spending the summer cooped up in here isn't decent.
You asked me because you feel sorry for me.
Yeah.
I am sorry for you. You've shut out life, and now life is shutting you out. Now, are you coming or not?
What would you say if I accepted?
Say that's the first faint glimmer of common sense I've ever detected in you.
Oh, that's the first time I've seen her smile. Is she gonna say yes?
All right, I accept.
Okay.
Through the motions of telling me how delighted you are and how...
Stop it. Oh my goodness.
I am delighted.
We'll have
But as to a
time.
wonderful time, that will depend entirely on you, Catherine.
Damn, man. Tell her to straight. Catherine Brooke. Time to go to Green Gables. Ooh. There she is. She's brought a friend.
Marilla Cuthbert! Don't you be buying any junk from those peddlers just to satisfy your conscience.
That's Anne. Rachel? God dang it.
No good.
Can't see.
Come back
Okay,
here! You'll
can't
kill
blame her, she
yourself
can't see.
running!
Marilla.
Blessed child, how I've missed you. We were looking for you tomorrow. How did you get from Bright Rivers?
I walked, dearest of Marillas. I got homesick all at once, and I wanted to show Catherine all my old haunts.
Welcome to Green Gables.
Thank you for having me, Miss Cuthbert.
These blossoms fragrant. Smell them, Marilla. Drink them in.
Enough of that nonsense. It's you I want to...
Nonsense.
You must be real tired, Catherine. Come and have a cup of tea on the veranda.
Oh, let's go slowly, Marilla. I've dreamt of this moment all year.
Back at Green Gables.
What if Rachel has anything to do with it? She'll want to spill out all the news of Avonlea.
Rachel, this is Catherine Brooks. Rachel Lynn.
Pleased to meet you. Come on in now.
I wonder if Catherine Brooke and Anne will be friends now. They gotta be after this. Oh, she let her hair down.
Catherine?
She's overwhelmed.
What's wrong? Can I help you?
You can't understand. Everything's always been so easy for you.
No, it hasn't.
I'm caught in a trap. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get out.
You don't hate me any longer, do you?
Oh, Anne, hate has got to be a disease with me.
I can never lead a normal life now. I remember an old faded print on my uncle's wall. I've always wanted to travel and see that place.
She has dreams.
I want to know, not just believe, that the world is round.
I always wanted to be your friend, Catherine spelt with a K. Underneath all your prickles, you really are a kindred spirit.
This is the first place I've ever been to that feels like a real home.
That's nice. I haven't seen her smile so much until these last, like, moments of this part of the movie. I mean, wow. Ooh, is that Diana's baby?
Isn't he perfect? He's the most perfect baby I've ever seen. Before he came, I wanted a girl, so I could call her Anne. But I wouldn't exchange baby Fred for a million girls.
Baby Fred?
Would you like to hold the baby, Catherine?
No. I'm afraid it broke pieces in my arms.
Oh.
He's taken with you, Catherine.
Oh, he stopped crying.
I want to hear all the Avonlea news.
I've grown a whole inch since you left.
Can't you think of any more interesting news than that, Minnie May?
Did you know Gilbert Blythe was dying?
What?
Hold your tongue.
Gilbert Blythe is dying?
What do you mean, Diana? We didn't mean to tell you so suddenly, Anne.
He took scarlet fever in midterm.
They've got a trained nurse, and everything's been done.
She's gonna go and see him right now. Scarlet fever. Hasn't gone to see him. She must be worried. Look at her hair. She just doesn't care right now.
I picked this up at the post office. It's addressed to you.
From...
My book!
Well, don't sit there shaking like a leaf. Open it.
Oh my gosh, is it her... Avonlea... What's it called again? Avonlea,
They accepted my manuscript last February with a $250 advance. Just a humorous book of stories I did about Avonlea. My spare time last fall.
Avonlea vignettes.
Mine. It's all mine.
To Marilla and Matthew Cuthbert for their unfailing love and support. And for Gilbert, who inspired me with the idea in the first place.
Oh. That's lovely.
Oh, it's awful good of you. Especially considering Gilbert.
How sick is he, really?
It's been a bad case from the start. No one's heard anything the past week.
Wow. Should go see him? Well, I can't because he has scarlet fever.
I've been so wrong. If Gilbert took me not knowing how I really care, what would I do without him?
Can't change what God determines.
Jerry Boot works for Mr. Blythe. It must be a sign.
Okay.
The worst would be more endurable than not knowing at all.
Go. Why haven't you gone in the first place? I would have... Well, she might get sick, I guess.
Jerry! Jerry! Do you know how Gilbert Blythe is doing?
I think he's bad. Blythes are all hoping he's gonna get better. I don't know. Doctor figures. Maybe he's gonna have a close shave yet, though.
Will you ask Mr. Blythe to give him this for me?
Come with me if you like. Give it to him yourself.
Okay.
Gil, it's me. Come to ask you to go for one of our old-time rambles in the woods.
Wish I could go.
Tommy's gonna die.
I brought you my book. I've been published, Gil. I wrote about Avonlea. Just as you said I should.
Mm-hmm.
I dedicated the inscription to Marilla and to Matthew. And to you. I was planning on saving it as a wedding gift, and then I just decided I couldn't wait.
Wedding gift?
Not gonna be any wedding anymore.
Oh.
You're gonna get well, Gil. I know you will.
She thinks that he means he's gonna die.
Wouldn't have been fair to Christine.
Oh, he called it off.
There would never be anyone for me but you.
Oh my goodness. He's like on his deathbed. Well, I don't know if he's on his deathbed, but he's really sick. Well, he better get well now. If he dies now, I'll be too sad. I don't know. Come on.
Summer's flown by so quickly. A school teacher really is a slave of time. I don't know how I'm ever going to go back.
Look at all those apples.
Catherine, just look at you. You're rosy and healthy, and your hair looks so attractive like that, instead of all pulled back. Besides, I happen to know of 2 eligible young men who've asked about you.
Really?
They're gonna be at the bonfire tonight.
Huh.
I wouldn't know what to say to them. Will you help me, Anne? They'll just laugh at me and think I'm an old gooseberry.
You give yourself far too little credit.
I wish I had your confidence.
Eligible bachelors are interested in her. I guess there's someone for everyone. I mean, she looks a lot happier.
I want to make sure Marilla has 3 full bushels.
A lot happier, less gloomy, more smiles. That's always gonna help. Gilbert. You're walking around, you look better. Looking good.
Hello, Anne.
Hello, Gil. You're looking very robust.
Well, I guess I just made up my mind I wasn't gonna let it lick me.
Uh-huh.
I was really afraid for you, Gil. Until we heard you were over the worst.
Well, I was lucky, I suppose. I'm not quite my old self yet. I'm glad you came back when you did, Anne. It meant a lot to me. I finally read your book. It's a fine piece of work.
Really? You liked it?
It was a long lesson to learn, but you were right.
It's music. It's like the original music.
Stay here at Green Gables and write.
That's her dream.
Discovered it's not what the world holds for you, it's what you bring to it. The dream is dearest to my heart. Are right here.
Well, I hope you keep on dreaming. It'll be 3 years before I finish medical school. Even then, there won't be any diamond sunbursts or marble halls.
I don't want sunbursts or marble halls. I
You
just
want it.
want you.
Yes, I just want you. Perfect. Are you finally gonna get together? Oh my god. Finally! Oh. That's it? That's it? Oh. It ends there? Gil. Anne. Finally. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, that was Anne of Avonlea Part 2 from 1987. I cannot believe it ended just right there. We barely got to see Gilbert in like this whole part, and we saw him at the end and he was sick, and they finally got together. What Anne said to him at the end, I just want you, that was perfect. She finally realized that. Gilbert realized it, called off the wedding, and they finally got together. It was a happy ending, but it was so short. It's like you want more. You want to see what happens. You want to see the wedding. What about them getting married and living their life? So I understand there is another part, but I don't know. Should I watch the next part? Should I watch some of the newer shows based on Anne of Green Gables? I don't know. You tell me in the comments. But as far as this chapter of the Anne of Green Gables series, it was great. Part 1 and part 2 were great, but this part I really enjoyed the character development of Anne. Actually, I saw her become just a force. She did not take any crap from anybody. She stood up to everyone around her, was not afraid to speak her mind, and she got things done. She has a skill. Anne has a skill and a talent for winning people over. It's more than just charm. She can win people over, get them to like her. That's a skill that I'm envious of, but she's good at that, and that's how she won over Mrs. Harris, even Morgan Harris. I mean, it seemed like he kind of was interested in the beginning, but I mean, he ended up asking her to marry him. Wow. I loved seeing the transformation of Mrs. Harris. She seems to win over like old ladies. I don't know, something about that connection that she has with them, and she can just become their friend really quickly. It was nice to see Miss Brooke also stop being such a bitch. I'm sorry, but that's what she was, and start to smile and be her friend. So they were becoming friends, invited to Green Gables, to Avonlea, to spend the summer with Anne. I thought that was so sweet. Anne is such a big-hearted, generous person. Miss Brooke said that things came easily for Anne, but that's totally not true. She has had a hard upbringing and a hard life. She's developed into someone that can navigate life really well, and she navigated that private girls' school in that town and all those people, those political people and nasty people also. Yeah, I really enjoyed seeing her just dominate everyone and win everyone over. That was awesome to see. I thought she would get pushed around and manipulated, but she did not let that happen at all. So I guess, yeah, my favorite character was Anne. I also enjoyed all the interactions with her students. I don't like Jen Pringle, but we don't really see that much of her in this part. But her other student, Emmeline, she's great. That girl is a great actress. Maybe the actress that played Jen Pringle is too, just at playing that miserable student. But Emmeline was just charming, and she was really sweet, and it was really great to see her character succeeding under the mentorship of Anne, to see her so happy from that performance. That was great. I was so proud of her and of Anne for pulling that all together, and I was really impressed by what she did. It was also really good to see Anne's old teacher there, Miss Stacy. She was not just a mentor, but like her friend there. I don't think she would have succeeded as much as she did if she didn't have her there to just be supportive and to give her a little push and some advice when she needed it. I really enjoyed this installment of the sequel, Anne of Avonlea. I really love the music, some new music, some of the old classic music, the cinematography, the scenery, the setting was also beautiful. As far as my expectations and what I thought of this movie versus the first installment, Anne of Green Gables versus Anne of Avonlea, the sequel, I really enjoyed both. I think I enjoyed the first one a little bit more because you see her go from this little girl to like a full-blown adult, like teacher. There's so much that happens. There was a lot more humor and just funny things that happened, especially when they're kids. To me, that's just hilarious and really entertaining to watch. They're both good. I enjoyed them both, but I think I enjoyed the first one a little bit more. I don't know whether I should watch the next installment or some of the other newer series or shows that are based on this character, Anne of Green Gables. Should I? Shouldn't I? Tell me if you think I should in the comments. If you've been on this journey with me, Anne of Green Gables and Anne of Avonlea, thank you so much for your support. If you like this video, if you like this content, please give me a like or subscribe. It really does help me out. Or you can watch the full-length watch along on my Patreon. And with that, I'll leave you. See you next time. Bye now.